Hello, welcome to episode 14 of How Not to Play All the Mods 10 with Squiz98. I've made a bit of a boo-boo on this one. I didn't record the audio, so I'm having to voice over it again, so please bear with me while I don't quite remember what I've done. But I think we're going to be getting into it very shortly, and we're going to be trying to get more of the power mod done. So last episode we managed to eventually get the thermo generator up to a spirited after trying to make the wrong one, the magmatic, and we put a blaze crystals underneath it, which makes it much faster. It sort of like basically just sort of like puts it on steroids, pretty much. So the amount of power you get out of it is immense in comparison to if you just had like lava underneath it. The only thing that's better, I think, is soul lava, which I haven't worked out to get yet. So the next thing we're looking at doing is the power, the player sort of generate player thing. Now, I've made a mistake here as well, which is normal for me. I've been looking at the basically the storage of power in power mod rather than what I need to do, which was the player generator. I thought that you needed both. Turns out you only need the one. So we're going to go through making up the power storage energy cell, which, as I say, we don't really need, but you know, we're doing it anyway, because I forgot you didn't need it, which is annoying, but hey ho. It's useful because it stores a load more power as well, so you know. But yeah, we only really need the player one. But if we get through it, and as I say, I'll work it out eventually. So yeah, we're now trying to create the player. No, the ender. The energy storage one, which as I say, I think holds about 400 million. RF, which is quite nice. I would say it's quite nice to have, so you know, it means I can probably replace the energy cell we've got there, or the generator setup with that, and then power everything else from these things. So using a ender gate, which I hadn't thought about until this moment in time, but we might look at that in the next episode. So stay tuned. Yeah, so we're just making this at the moment. I would say it's not expensive. And the fact that you only need to make that tier, you don't have to tier through, is quite nice. So yeah, so we've got that. We're going to probably put that. Do we put that on top now? I think we do. Yeah. Which is going to store so much energy. I would say. No, it doesn't, because I haven't put the output yet. And I haven't put it in receive power at that point. So that should now be getting power, I think. I can't remember why it didn't work. There was a reason. Now, I thought it was because it needed a battery, but I don't think that is it in the end. But you do need to do the batteries in sequence. So I'm obviously going to find some stuff that I need for that, or not. Blaze. I'm confused now. I'm sure I'll figure it out. So yeah, we've decided we need to get up to that. So we need emeralds, diamonds, blaze rods. But that's about it. I'm just looking for the stuff I've already crafted. There's more redstone, which I know I need. I need a fair amount of that because it takes blocks. So yeah, we've got 21 blocks of redstone now. So we've got the basic battery. There's the basic battery. The other one's starter. We need to make the hardened capacitors. Can't quite remember what we're doing here, but we'll get there. Ah, yes, I've realised I need large capacitors for the rest of them, so from hardened onwards. So, but I forget that the earlier ones give you a little bit more. They give you 2 rather than 4. Right, we've still got enough of that. That's good. So we're making them now. Now I think we're gonna have to get some more diamonds in a second and cook them up. Yeah, I think we decided we needed 4 of them, so we need another 3. What did I just do? Oh no, I did a block. I mean, it's the most efficient way of doing it, so yeah. There we go. So we've now got enough to make the niotic capacitor battery. And then we're going to go ahead and do the spirited, which I think we also need another... oh, we need more dielectric paste at this point. I thought we had loads of that. Maybe I just didn't make enough. It's going to be one of those things we're making a lot of in this pack, because we're using a lot of... and I didn't realise I didn't actually pick it up. I'm going to look for it in a second. Like an idiot. I'm going to get my blaze powder, which I've got there. Need 8 of those. And then I'm going to look for my clay and realise it's not in my inventory because I left it in the chest. This is where a storage system would be amazing, but unfortunately not got there yet. So, but we will. It's not that far away. There's a few bits and pieces I need to make to get that working, but we will get there. Right, so that's 2 stacks of dielectric paste. That's enough for the moment. So we're now going to try and make the spirited battery and realise that we don't have enough, and we're going to have to make some more. So we grab another block of emerald, and that'll do us for this. So once that's energized, break it down, and then we are good to go with this battery. This will make the capacitor, which, as far as I remember, stores 400 million, I think, or 400k. No, this is where I thought I put it in here, but you don't. That just charges it, discharges it. It's actually in the player one that it goes into. So I'm going to make that in a second anyway. So now, if I remember right, what was it? See, I've just realised I've made the ender cell, when in fact I want to make the player battery, which I've got all of the pieces for in my backpack, as far as I remember. So we're nearly there, and that's obviously charging up from the Just Dire thing I've got in my inventory, which has a little bit of about 1 million RF charge in it. So I'm just going to discharge that into there so that it gives me a little bit more power on other things. So now we've got all those. We're now going to start with finish with the rods as well. I think we've got our pearls, so we need to do those now. Yep, there's the aerial pearl. So we're going to start with these. I think I then decided I don't need to make that one because it's not part of the chain. It's actually cheaper to make it without that. So yeah, we're going to just go straight for the basic. I think I've forgotten that I've got all of the bits that I need in my... Or have I decided I need to make something else? No. No. Oh no, that's what it is. I've realised that it's the energy cell I need to make rather than the other thing I made, which was the ender cell. I think. I'm now struggling to remember this, but yeah, I know that we need to make a blank card, and oh, that's for something else in a minute, but so what am I making here? I must be making the energy cells again. Why have I decided I need more of those? No idea. We're looking for the bars, which we've got plenty of. I know I made a lot of them early on, so being a little bit more careful with the dielectrics. I don't know why I've just made a whole load more of them, but because I've got plenty, maybe I want to make a stack of them. It's my usual way. So now I know I need a bit more clay and some more blaze and some more coal. I'm going to have to break down some of the blaze rods I've got, so I think I go for 12, 16. Yeah. I'm pushing the boat out, but we put those in the crushing factory, which gets us a load. It gets us a stack, so that's good. So I've realised I need to free up some storage, because if I try and make these, I'm not going to have enough space to do it. So we're doing that. Now we're going to make the dielectric paste using the blaze. There we go. That's a lot of that. But then again, we use a lot of it, and we're crafting in power, so it's not going to go to waste. There we go. Give myself a stack of those. Do I give myself 2 stacks? Yeah. Right. Wow, so I've got 27 of those now. What do I need 27 of them for? I'm not sure, but we'll work it out. We'll see as we go. So 32 of them. Okay. Maybe it's because you need 2 of each of them to go up. So I've realised I probably need to get myself. So 2, 4, 6, 8 of those, probably, to get to the later stages of this. Most probably. Yeah. And I'm now sort of like scrabbling around for the bits that I need. Now, do I see that I've got a block of blazing in my inventory? I can't remember. So no, I don't see it. Oh, do I see it there? I do see it there. I thought, oh yeah, he's not going to see it, but no, I did. That's impressive for me. Got one of those. Need. Yeah, I've just realised I probably need another couple of hardened ones. Oh, broken that. Oh, did I decide to just put... Yes, I did. I decided to stay at that one, I think. Not quite sure why. I might have a look at that when I come back into the world and upgrade after. Now, I'm now probably looking for the battery that I made, which is in there. Yeah, so if I put that in there, no? Have I done this stupid thing again? Ah, no, I did have the right one to start with, the ender cell that you have to put the batteries into. It was so the ender cell was right. Okay, just figured that out. But you have to shift click the battery into it rather than, yeah. And that's why it wasn't getting any power, because it had no way of getting power into it. So now I'm moving that up to there because that's going to have the power in it rather than the generator. It's still generating 1.5 KFE, but it's all going into the top. So that's good. So the next thing I'm going to do will be probably clear my inventory out a little bit. And then, because I'm pretty sure I've got everything I need in my backpack for this, I'm probably going to just go to the backpack and quick craft the bits and bobs I need for the player generator. So I do need to make some more of those, but I'll probably end up doing that off camera because it's a process, especially when you do it manually, and I don't have access to auto crafting as yet, but that will become soon. So right, everything's getting put away. I think I end up putting some sticks in there as well, do I? No. Right. Oh yeah, I realised that I've got some things in there that shouldn't be in there, so I'm putting them away. Right. So here we go. We're going to now make the player transmitters. Oh, and I've realised I don't have any of those, so I'm going to grab those. So here we go. This is going to be a really quick sort of like go through because I've got all of the things that I need in my inventory, and I've clicked the wrong thing, but there we go. So I've made the hardened player transmitter. Trying to make it again, but there we go. We've now found blazing. We should be on Noetic and then spirited. So we have everything we need. So that's good. Now I'm going to try and place this, but then realise that actually it's 2 blocks tall. So I need to bust a hole in the ceiling for now until I move it. I hope it doesn't take me too long to work that out. I don't think. There we go. Right. So that's now all transferring into there. So we probably need to move that up. But we've now got a player transmitter. Now there is one thing I've forgotten about here, and we'll come to that in a minute. But that would be the card that I need to attach to myself. I know I'm making the ender gates, which will work because of the lower one. So, but yeah, when it comes to sort of like powering my stuff, it's not going to work because I haven't put the player card in. I've also realised that I can make obsidian in a drawer, I think, using the dripstone and a water card. So, because I've realised I'm quite low on obsidian, and I then also realised that I can make dripstone by crushing a block of dripstone, which I have plenty of. There. So yeah, I just test it out and obviously make sure it works. So we end up with plenty of dripstone that's going to last us a long time. So a couple of stacks. Yeah, and as I say, I want to make the obsidian upgrades. So that's a water upgrade and 3 dripstone, I think it was. So I need more buckets in the end. But yeah. What am I looking for? I'm looking for cobble, I think, yeah. So we're going to look what the... So the water's... it needs a smooth stone or a kiwi or something like that, which I have got. I think it's in there. So yeah, I've got kiwi, but I think I eventually work out it just needs to be a smooth stone. It doesn't need to specifically be kiwi. So that's nice. It uses 1 bucket up, so I do need more. And I need to make the cauldron. So, fair amount of iron needed now. Yep, there we go. I've cooked up a load of iron. I don't know why I don't just do this as a, a big thing. I need a bucket. I don't know why I've not realised that I need a... Right, so we've got 4 buckets of lava there. So I think we're going to now realise we need the cauldron. Need the cauldron. Yep, there we go, 4 of them. So there we go. This is where we've now realised that we can use any stone. So don't need to use the kiwi. Put that there, that there. There we go. Right, so we've got the 4 of them. We've got the water. And then that gives us 1 obsidian upgrade. Now, I thought you could use 4 of them, but it is only 3. But I make 4 instead because I'm an idiot. But there we go. Yeah, so we're gonna sort of carry on with that. As I say, I've just realised I need to make more. So yeah, so I've worked out how many I need to make, and I think it was 4 per thing. So I'm making 12. I think I've realised that this is probably the safer one to take the lava out of, so it doesn't run out of stuff, because I'm not cooking anything at the moment. Go, we need some more stone, we realised, so there we go, stone. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got another 8 to do, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Keep trying to put the empty buckets in for some reason. No idea why. 3, 4. So that's 2 stacks, and I'm going to make one more. There we go, 4 more buckets, the last 4 buckets of lava we need. As I say, you don't need this many, you just need 3. 3 obsidian upgrades, because you can only use 3 in a drawer. Now I need to make the water ones, so if I remember rightly, it's 2 buckets and an empty bucket, and I need 1 more bucket as far as I remember. There we go, I've realised that I could do it with that now. Okay. If I was sensible, I'd have hotbarred this and then just, you know, done it easily, but a bit of an idiot. Like that. Right, so anyway, we've got our 3 of those. So now we're going to make another 3 dripstones into obsidians. Then we're going to make a drawer. So I need planks and a chest. I'm pretty sure I've got chests somewhere in here. I know I did have. I made a load of them. But can I see them for the life of me? No, I can't. Just going to end up making one. Looks like a present because of the Christmas Day thing. Right, there we go. So now I'm just going to plonk this down here. And I'm not going to put my pickaxe in there because that's not what I want to do. And then realise I can use 3, but that gets me 3 per 10 seconds or so quite a bit of obsidian. It's very nice. So I'll just put everything away again. Right, put everything else away that I don't need now. Thought I'd bin that because it's useless. Right, so now we've made obsidian. But the one thing we haven't quite worked out yet, I think, is the fact that we still need the player card in the power thing. Is this where I've worked it out, or is it, no, we're working on ender gates now. That's what we needed the obsidian for. So the cables and the obsidian. So we're now looking at those. We're working out that that's probably the cheapest way of doing it. So we're going to get some more emeralds. Probably, I think we're going to do both blocks. I think I decided that I'm going to move that because it's got no power in it. Or do I not? I should do. I should move it up, but eventually it will sort itself out once I've moved everything around. Oh, there we go. I'm going to move it up. Right, so we've got everything we need there. So we now need to make the power cables. ender pearl, blaze, and what was the last thing? And one of those. Good. And I think we just need to yes, it's an eye of ender, isn't it? Of course. There we go. And then we just need to make the cable. No, we're going to make... Yeah, we need to make the cable, so... We need more of the dielectric. There we go. And faster. Oh, we've left everything everywhere. Put everything away, trying to be tidy, and then we need everything. There we go. Right, so we should have what we need to make the cable now. But I still didn't make it. Oh, playing like a complete buffoon here. I've made that, you dumpty. Okay. So we're going to make 24 of those. Okay, good. We're going to make 4 of those. I can't remember what we use it on, but we've got it. I think we end up putting it in the mining dimension. Now, our power doesn't transfer to the mining dimension, but if once we find an enderman, we will be able to. So it's still sort of like chugging away, cutting stuff down. We're on to what's 7th chunk, 5th chunk. I think we're down at endstone. Yeah, we're down at the endstone level here, so we're getting there. But we've got a long way to go. We need much more power. It would be nice to get up to the nitro. But yeah, and it looks like we've got a bit of aldermodium there ready to be mined, because the builder doesn't mine that for us. But yeah, we're getting there. And it would be nice to find some vibranium. I think that's in the nether, so we'll have to go and look for that soon. And then I think unobtainium is in the end, which is another place we've got to go, but we need to get a bit more prepared for that. As you can see, we've got a fair amount of stuff here. I think I ended up taking the uranite, if I remember rightly. Or do I take the gold? Oh no. Maybe that was another time. I've played a little bit more since this, because I was going to record another episode and then went through, did the checking, and yeah, realised that the audio hadn't recorded, so I have to come back and do this, and I'll record the next one tonight after making sure the audio works. But we are coming to the end of this episode. We've got about 2 or 3 minutes left in it. And I think I do remember to make the player card before we end this, because that's a very important part of this. So if you are making it, make sure you remember to make that, otherwise you won't get any power into your systems. Yeah, very, very important part of the card, the thing. There we go, that's where I've realised. And I realised that that's the binding card, sorry. So I need to make a blank card and then make a binding card. There we go. And then if you hit that on an enderman, it becomes a dimensional one, or an endermite. So yeah, here we go. This is us getting the bits we need. So nope, it's the, I don't think it matters which one it is, but yeah, I've ended up using that one. 2 bits of redstone and a bit of rotten flesh. 2 bits of endstone. Sorry, redstone. So up there, and there, up there, and then I have to right click that and it will bind to me. I think I'm stuck there because of a quest completion. So now that's going to start charging my inventory up. I've taken it out. I think I was hoping that it might be night time and I can go and find an Enderman, but no such luck. Daytime. I will find one eventually. And we will eventually upgrade all of this to nitro. But for the meantime, we're sticking with this because we don't have enough nether stars to do that. So yeah. Right, anyway, I think this is where we pretty much have ended the episode. I think, yeah, we've gone into that mode. So if you've enjoyed this, as I say, apologies, it's been a bit of a weird one, but like, subscribe, really helps me. Leave a comment and let me know what you think, because that also really helps me to know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. And hopefully I will see you in the next episode, because you know, it's one of those ones where without you guys there's no point in me making the videos, but I do enjoy doing it. So yeah, but I say thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.